Good day, good people. My name is Kabo Sekoele, and I am an online math tutor here to help young children turn their struggles into their successes. In today's video, I will be speaking to parents who have children that lack motivation to do productive things. If you are a parent, I'm guessing that the yelling and the bribing and the threatening is not working anymore, and you are looking for a long-term solution to this problem. If that is the case with you, you're in good company and you're in the right place, because today I will be sharing with you ways in which you can help your child overcome this problem. In my videos, I often share how important it is to put your energies into actions that actually produce long-term change, as opposed to putting your energies into short-term solutions. So in this video, I'll be sharing with parents how they can figure out why their child is unmotivated, and I will share what I believe is the best way to help them get rid of this problem. First, let's talk about why your child is unmotivated. Typically, lacking motivation is a manifestation of incorrect mindset. Simply put, if someone lacks motivation, it is a sign that they have the wrong view about life in general. The converse is also true. Being driven and self-motivated is a sign that you have the right mindset. You view life in the correct way. Now, this not only works for adults, but children as well. So your aim should be to slowly but surely fix or calibrate your child's mindset, because having the right view on things will motivate them to do the right things. Honestly and truly, mindset is everything. It doesn't matter how old you are. Mindset is everything. Let me illustrate it to you so that it can make more sense. Let's say you're walking down the street and someone who looks harmless walks up to you and randomly says, "Give me your phone." Initially, I know my reaction would be, no, who are you? Why? I think that would be everybody's reaction. Immediately after that, this person decides to pull out a gun or a knife and says the exact same sentence. What would your reaction now be? Now, if you're someone who loves life, and if you're someone who doesn't know self-defense, you're probably gonna give him the phone. Why are you now motivated to do something that you initially were not prepared to do? Because your mindset shifted. You had a view of the bigger picture. You now saw the entire situation. You now have the correct view of the situation, which is that this person can actually harm you if you do not do what they ask. Now, this big picture that you have is now motivating you to act. Similarly, children who do not have the big picture are not motivated to do the right things because they do not have the correct mindset. So if you help them develop the right mindset, and if you help them to see life correctly, have the right view of life, their actions will then reflect this new mindset that you're helping them to adopt. Currently, they may have this idea that no matter what decisions they make on a day-to-day basis, no matter what they do, they're still gonna be okay in life. No matter what decisions they make, they will still end up being the best version of themselves that they can be. Now, keep in mind, this is subconscious. They're not actively going out to adopt this view. But subconsciously, they may believe that no matter what actions they do on a day-to-day basis, like I said, they will still be okay in life, or they will still be fine. Whether they sit at home all day and watch television, or whether they do their chores, their homework, do some reading, it really doesn't matter. At the end of the day, they will be fine. And in a sense, that is true. They will be okay, but they will definitely not be the best version of themselves that they could be. The quality of their life is going to be so much more inferior. They will be surviving instead of living their best lives, as the young kids say. And in many cases, they do understand that their day-to-day decisions has a deep impact on where they end up in life. But their view may be that the average version of who they are probably feels just the same as the 2.0 version of themselves, the best version of themselves. So why put in all the hard work into something that feels the same? That's probably where their mindset is at. That's probably their view of life. And this reasoning is based on the fact that they've never felt what it's like to be the best version of themselves, the 2.0 version of themselves. Or they may have never experienced that version to the fullest degree possible. To be honest, they've just been exposed to their own mediocrity and the average version of themselves. So they don't know what it's like to experience that 2.0 version, or they've never experienced it to the fullest degree. If they knew what it's like to be their best self, they wouldn't be lacking motivation to get there, because they would know that they're missing out on something truly fulfilling and truly enjoyable. So they would work harder to get it. This is not just true for children, but for adults as well. For example, many adults know that they should be exercising. They know that exercising leads to better health, better physique, better quality of life. They know all of that. But most adults are not exercising, or they're not exercising consistently. Why is that? It's their mindset. Many do not think that it's worth all the hard work and effort to exercise, so they will not put in the effort into exercising. Many don't know what it's like for your body to be at its peak, and that's only possible if you put effort into exercising consistently. But many don't know what it feels like for your body to be healthy and for your body to be fit, and what it's like to wake up in the morning with a fit body. It feels so much better than just having the average health and average body. If they knew what it felt like, they would be putting effort into exercise. That's the incorrect view that many adults have, and it's similar to the incorrect view that children have. So your assignment, your job should be to help your child shift their mindset. So, how can you actually help them improve their mindset? You can help them understand that there are 1,000 ways their life could turn out, but how happy they are depends on them. It is within their power to create the best version of themselves. No matter what life hits them with, they can do something. They can sculpt themselves into being their best version. They need to understand that it is within their grasp if only they put in the effort. One of my favorite books, The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy, says something like this. There's a story about a man riding a horse, galloping quickly. It appears he is going somewhere very important. A man standing along the roadside shouts, "Where are you going?" The rider replies, "I don't know, ask the horse." This is the story of most people's lives. They're riding the horse of their habits with no idea where they're headed. It's time to take control of the reins and move your life in the direction of where you really want to go. Very wise words, Mr. Hardy. So again, they need to understand that there are many ways their lives could turn out, but it's their job still to ensure that they become the best version of themselves that they could be. It is within their power, no matter where they end up in life. If they don't put in that effort, they are missing out on a lot. They're missing out on a higher quality of life, one that we all desire, whether we're putting in the work to get there or not. Another way you can help them shift their mindset is to help them envision themselves as their best version. Make them think of themselves in their best form, in each and every area of their life. Help them to see themselves at their peak. Their physical health, their emotional health, their social skills, their grades, their education, everything. Make them sit down and think what it would be like to be their best self in each and every area of their life. This is why I love tutoring so much, because I've seen children go from hopeless and unmotivated to confident and driven and in control. Because as they were reaching their goals, as they were improving their grades, they saw themselves in their 2.0 version. And they saw that it felt so much more fulfilling to be at that state in their life. And they loved that feeling and they stuck with it. So ultimately, it's all about goal setting. When your child sees the goal clearly, they will start working towards it because they realize that if they don't, then they're missing out on something much bigger than what they have. It's all about having an end in mind, a clear set goal that will motivate them to work and that will motivate them to being more productive. And just help them to understand that it is within their grasp only if they put in the effort. Soon I will be releasing a video on helping children set goals that they can actually reach. I will link it down in the description if by the time you watch this video it has been released. In summary, parents, the gist of all of this is help your child improve their mindset. When they improve their view on things, their actions will reflect their new mindset. That is what will motivate them to being more productive in life. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I hope it will affect real change in your child's life, long-term change in your child's life. If you do have children that have issues with mathematics, please feel free to schedule a free consultation with me. You can go down to my website to do that, and I cannot wait to meet you then. Again, thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!